Period I went to that hospital, I'll tell you for free, went through a lot. The family were not really supportive. That one I know for a fact. They were not supportive at all.
Now, I'm back now in the industry. Acting industry, I've paid my dues for a long time.
If you know you are the type who is easily gets away with emotions and cry, please don't watch this particular video. In this particular video, Mr. Ibu narrated his own history, how he became sick and all of that. Even me myself, when I was watching all the video, I was kind of filled with emotion. Believe it or not, I cried. Now, I want you guys to watch this particular video of Mr. Ibu before his death. Last year, the interview he granted, how he explained what happened to him and the cause of his ailment. And I want you guys to watch it. We'll be right back.
My father was poisoned. He died. One of my elder brothers was poisoned. He died. One of my dad's younger brother was poisoned. He died. And this time around, I was poisoned for months. I tried the much I can to vomit it. Somebody came and took me to somewhere. I vomited it. So I canceled dying.
Now you have heard what he said. This same sickness happened to his late father, late brothers, and now to him. He fought a good fight. His last moment in the hospital was so emotional. This particular video has been circulating all over social media. You know, I want you guys to pay good attention to what he also said, and we'll be right back.
Yasmin, Yasmin, the only one that can come close and you have the meaning of life. My baby.
It is well with you, Daddy. It is well with you. It is well with you. It is well with you.
I'm calling Rude Boy.
Daddy, Rude Boy is not here. He has left.
I'm gonna.
Yes.
Oh God, please, we have to go and take words together, please.
I should call Rude Boy for you.
Yes, yes.
Rude Boy.
You know December we were together.
Yes,
In
yes.
the morning.
Yeah.
Let them come. Let's go and take breakfast together. This is showing what the brother, because of one injection, they just hanging me here.
Daddy, don't worry. I'll call Rude Boy. You people can have breakfast together, okay?
Okay.
I'll call him. Don't worry.
Now, this video cleared the air. You know, a lot of people have been saying Jasmine is a bad person. Jasmine is having an affair with his adopted father. Jasmine that. Jasmine is trying to destroy Mr. Ibu's marriage and all of that. Even Mr. Ibu, last moment in the hospital, he said all of this like Jasmine is a good person, the only person you can be around with and full of life. In that particular video, he also appreciates Rude Boy. Rude Boy used his own private jet to fly him to abroad for treatment and consistently have been supporting him financially and all of that. In his last moments, he still appreciates him. Though he never knew that he's going to pass away. A lot of people, just as you are going to watch the next video, whereby he said that nobody can take his life, despite what the enemy have done, that with the power of God and the faith that they have in Christ Jesus, that he will triumph over this sickness. I want you guys to watch this particular video. We'll be right back to do some messages to it.
My illness was actually perpetrated by people that hate me. A lot happened to me that time. I don't have any brain, anything. There's actually said that I'm partially mad. Then, I go Chris, are they Chris? They were all happy when they hear I was in the hospital, and their hope is that I'm not coming back. But God is good. My name is John Ikechukwu Okafor. Ibu mkpọkọta ka ọkọnyị ọganibo na anụ ya eke nwaanyị Igbo were mgbada ọgaranya anụ ahụ aka m. Won't be surprised how the name long like this, but it's not my fault. It's my name in the industry. After a while, I was off, but I'm back now. I'm back now in the industry. Acting industry, I've paid my dues for a long time. And then a little bit off for some months, close to a year. But I'm back now. I'm ready to work. In fact, I'm about to go to location now to shoot a new movie. We are ready for the new movie. People are coming from Ghana. We have 2 white men in the work and some other Nigerians. We're about to start shoot now, but we are waiting for a few things that is happening in our nation now to pass through, and then we'll have the environment free so we can start shooting. Nigerian politics, actually.
Me personally, after I watched this particular video, if we can just ask God why, but it's a questionable God. Despite what this man was passing through for swallowing at the same time, having issue with his leg, that they have to amputate the leg and all of that, at least the wicked ones would have just have mercy and say, oh, let me just let him be. Or God himself will just say, have mercy upon him and say, okay, you have struggled enough. And this thing happened to his brother, his father, and his dad. Do you believe this is a generational curse? Or is there somebody in the family that just vowed with his life and said, hey, they will never see this family triumph? If it was just Mr. Ibu only, I would just believe maybe it's out of hatred within the Nollywood circle. But now he said that it has been happening all these years. Anyway, when Mr. Ibu passed on, Very Dark Man make a statement or release the video that got my attention. And I want you guys to watch it with me. We'll be right back to do some research to it.
Alright, so as you all can see, a very sad news have hit the industry, the passing of Mr. Ibu. So Mr. Ibu went in for surgery today at 4 a.m. and he didn't come out again from the surgery. What is funny is that they went in for this surgery. I don't know. They didn't contact the people that are close to him, because I asked somebody and he said he was not informed. And this is somebody that it was beside him throughout the period that he was in the hospital. You know, he said he was not informed. And then by 6 o'clock, boom, they called him and they told him that Mr. Ibu don't buy. All I can say is a lot of things me have said online about the whole issue. Now let me know what I don't see. Now let me know what me I don't hear. So I'm not gonna come out and start talking now. He don't buy. To me, it already buy since. You understand? Based on what I saw, to me it already buy. It already buy before. It already buy since. So it was just managing. It's so sad. Another advice I can give in this regard is that men, you have to be really careful. Women, you have to be really careful of a polygamous home. Men and women, it's not even only about men. Men and women, be careful about polygamy. Some of them will be the end of you. For men, if you're successful, try as much as possible to be careful of women that you bring into your life. And women as well, be careful of getting deceived by a man that is already a family man. You understand? That's the only thing I can say as to an advice. You understand? Lastly, all of us go by. All of us go by at the end of the day. Mr. Ibu went through a lot. For the short period I went to that hospital, I'll tell you for free, went through a lot. The family were not really supportive. That one I know for a fact. They were not supportive at all. For crying out loud, when I leave person for hospital, they go drag money for outside. This life, the best thing that you can ever happen to you is to have a good family around you. And leave family, and leave person, they no cater, go they drag money, hey, they arrest this one, they arrest that one, they arrest that one. You understand? Not pointing accusing finger on anybody, but I will say that the man had a very terrible family. It's emotional, to be very honest. I'm emotional because the guy is a legend. But then again, they're all gonna buy at the end of the day. So rest in peace to Mr. Ibu. A lot of us that genuinely love you, and then whatever thing that happened to you, by the grace of God, the people, everybody that made your life a living hell would actually, you know what, just rest in peace. Rest in peace, Mr. Ibu.
Now, if you listen to what Very Dark Man said, there are some certain things he just pinpoint, but he didn't want to expatiate in it. Maybe for his own personal reasons or for security reason, or not to create chaos because the man have passed on. There's no amount of thing we do right now that will bring him back to life. Just like the same thing that happened to Mohbad and all of that. There is no amount of thing that you're going to do that will bring him back to life now. But in the case of Mr. Ibu, you cannot fight for justice. There is no how you can fight. This is spiritual attack. This is spiritual battle. There's no way justice will prevail. That of Mohbad, we know we are still trying to fight justice for Mohbad, but it's a topic for another day. This particular video is for Mr. Ibu. But the only thing that bothers me is that Jasmine was so smart or was so fast. The reason why they did it, me, I don't know. A lot of people have been talking, and me personally, I decided to make video about it. Why would Jasmine change Mr. Ibu TikTok account from John Okafor to Lady Jasmine C? Why? From this particular name, John Okafor, immediately Mr. Ibu passed on. Just the next day, I'm not talking about days later, just the next day, she quickly turned this account to the next account. She now have two accounts now, which is Lady Jasmine Life, where she did her life. Normally, that life was just like Lady Jasmine before. Now she now turned the other one, which she make content with Mr. Ibu and turn it to Lady Jasmine C. Now she now has two accounts. A lot of people are saying that she did it well. That the reason she did it, me personally, I also assumed like that. She did it because she created the account in the first place. She created it to raise funds for Mr. Ibu. Now that Mr. Ibu is no more, before the family will start coming out and say, give us our daddy TikTok account or give me my husband's TikTok account. Since Jasmine created the account, she has upper rights to do whatever she wants to do with the account. Now, she quickly turned the name from John Okafor to Lady Jasmine. Do you think what she did is wrong? Whatever you think, please let us know in the comment section. And what do you think about Mr. Ibn himself and the conspiracy behind his image from Swelly Tommy and all of that? And what he said, though we know that Mr. Ibn went from one place to another place seeking for help, but even to the hospitals, but yet the enemies is suppressed. What do you think? A lot of people are saying it is what they put their hands. If it is what they put their hands, what happened to his father? Did his father also put hand in something? What happened to his brother? Did his brother also put hand in something? Me personally, I don't really know. What do you think about all of this? Though it's not just Mr. Ibu only, a lot of things have been happening in the Nollywood industry for the past years. And just as you are seeing in this particular video, these are late Nollywood actors and actresses, entertainers that have gone over the years. And we don't really know what is going on in the entertainment industry. Though, do you just think that it's just coincidence because they're celebrity? That's why we just take it personal and say, "Oh, he's a celebrity; he shouldn't die." Or do you just think at the same time, like, okay, it's just a random thing that happened to anybody? It's just like the camera is focused or the media is focused on the celebrity. That's why we're just thinking the celebrity or the Nollywood actors are being targeted. But for me, if it is just celebrity, it's not happening in the music industry. There are sometimes, but not as Nollywood. Whatever it is, I want to hear from you in the comment section. What do you think about what Mr. Ibu said in the beginning of the video and what Jasmine did, turning that TikTok account to a personal TikTok account? What do you also think about what Very Dark Man said in this video? What are your thoughts about this? Do you think that somebody have hand in his death? Do you think that they might just on a life like that and it is what it is? So I want to hear from you in the comment section. Whatever it is, I pay my tribute to the late Mr. Ibu and at the same time send out my condolence to the family of John Okafor. So this is where we're going to be ending our video today. What are your thoughts? Please, I will be waiting for you in the comment section. Remember, we love you, but God love you more. If you love us, please, the only way you can show your love is by liking this particular video, share to any of your platform, comment your thoughts in the comment section, and Stay blessed. Until we meet again, peace out.
Mgbe nsogbu bịara ka ebiri n'ọnọdụ ọbụla imewo ka nsị ọ dị mma
ọ dịrị obi mma obi mma
even the background now, everyone in there, why am I in there? Even the background, boy.
You not do emotional, I agree.
On not buying email. On not buying email.
It is well with your soul. Soul. It is well with your soul. Oh, the melodic. Oh, baby, melodic. When they come so never because in the morning when daddy came he was singing oh baby because he remembered baby when daddy came oh baby when Jesus jigide mo jigide only when Jesus jigide osogi kenaba